Welcome back to 5 Minutes in Horror Haven with Matthew Fisher. In this week's film that we discuss, we sit down, review a film called Demon House, which by the poster would set you up thinking you're going to get into something very interesting. The film was made in 2018 by a gentleman, 2019 rather. I had the notebook flipped around the wrong way. Sorry about that, guys and girls. The film was 2019, written and directed by Zach Baggins. This film is a mockumentary that follows around Zach Baggins, who I guess is known for other ghost hunter type shows and such. He's like an emo lost boy type weirdo character. The documentary follows him around, and he finds this house that's supposedly possessed by this big demon in Indiana, and he goes there with his team. You know, the production value is pretty high, you know, I mean, the camera works pretty nice and all that, and there's a few tricks that they do in the film that kind of look cool to build off the possession of, like, the fake possession footage. Some of the interviews in the film are believable, most are not. Not believable at all. I find him to be like an extremely annoying character, which is not something you want when you're the star of something, but then again, he is the guy who wrote and directed it, so as we see in a lot of films that have kind of weak stars, usually the stars are the writer, director, or producer of the film, you know, so unfortunately that goes with the territory of the whole thing. But yeah, you know, it had a few moments in it that were decent, but for the most part, I didn't really think it was that fantastic. You know, he just kind of moves and grooves around, talking to different witnesses and people that have dealt with it, some religious experts and stuff like that he brings in. And for the most part, it's kind of, you know, dull, but it is what it is. I wouldn't watch it again. The poster makes you kind of believe you're going to get into something cool, when in fact you get into something rather mediocre and, you know, not so cool, lukewarm, microwaved, something that might have been cool yesterday but not cool today, whatever that means. But I didn't quite find enjoyment in the film, unfortunately. But like I'll say with everything, just because I didn't like it doesn't mean you might not like it. So I guess if you're into, I would say this, if you're into a lot of those ghost shows that you watch on TV that are kind of, you know, TV 14 or whatever, they're kind of not so crazy, made for like a TV audience, you might enjoy it. It would have been better, you know, better in that format. Not so much a movie where you kind of think you're getting into something that has the ability to kind of be pushed extreme. You know what I mean? So in that sense, yeah, if you like Ghost Hunters, a Paranormal State and stuff like that, which I do, you might like it. If you like those shows, you still might not like it, so I can't say anything like that. But, yeah, I didn't really dig it. You know, not the worst thing in the world, but very far from the best. I'd say mediocre at best. But that's my review of that. Vinyl for this week. Day of the Dead. George A. Romero. We're keeping it with another Romero film. Last week was Creepshow. This week is Day of the Dead. I like how they do the new covers, the new artwork for them, which is very cool. You know what I mean? Get the back covers kind of a little plain in a way. You know, you got some talk and some pictures from the film, which is always cool. This is a double vinyl. You know, so it comes with two records in it. I won't pull them both out, but I will. I'll pop out one. You know, right there, very sweet, very nice. It's I believe this was called Zombie Flesh. That was the color of it, was the Zombie Flesh. Very good stuff. You know, another John Harrison score. Much like Creepshow, him and George did a lot of stuff together, and very cool. So yeah, for the most part, don't check out Demon House unless you're a hardcore paranormal TV fan. Then you might get some enjoyment out of it. If you're like just a regular typical horror fan looking to be creeped out and find some, you know, creepy things, I don't think it'll be up your alley. But like, check out Day of the Dead soundtrack, or just rewatch Day of the Dead. Have yourself a good time. All right, motherfuckers. I'll catch you on the next episode.